Welcome back to another episode of the Glory Hunter career mode here on FC24, where we are starting things off with Liverpool, and this is the season finale of the Liverpool section here, in where we are looking to win the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Europa League. We are currently sitting first in the Premier League. Let me go ahead and make this full screen for y'all. We are going to go ahead and look to win the Premier League. We are currently first, sitting 4 points clear off of Man City with 6 games left to go. We are sitting in the semifinals of the FA Cup against Newcastle, in which if we do fail to win the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup will go ahead and replace the FA Cup. So we will walk out of England with the trophy no matter what, filled into the cabinet that you just seen there, into that little trophy room. We are also in the semifinals of the Europa League, taking on West Ham. The other semifinals and Man United and Real Betis. We are looking favorites for all 3 competitions at the moment. We are going to start things off here though with the semifinal against Newcastle in the FA Cup. We are also the national manager for Portugal for this upcoming international tournament at the end of the season. This is your starting 11 to take on Newcastle. It's going to be Inacio who gets to start instead of Kanate. We have Paulo Dybala up top, Cody Gakpo as the left wing, Solskjaer as a cam roll, Trent back at right back. Let's get to it against Newcastle in the FA Cup. Leave a like and subscribe if you have enjoyed the first season of the Glory Hunter save. Here we go to keep one of the trophy hopes alive. This is the one that we could lose and be okay with it because we obviously have won the Carabao Cup, and I've said it multiple times that will replace the FA Cup if we do fail to win this competition. However, I want to win it because I already have the graphic made intention for us winning the FA Cup, or the capability of winning the FA Cup. We can complete the quadruple today as well, because we won the Carabao Cup, we're looking to win the FA Cup, we're looking to win the Premier League, and we're of course looking to win the Europa League. Now, it's not the most glamorous quadruple because it's not Champions League instead of the Europa League, but hey ho, I mean, that's what happens when Liverpool performed badly last season. Back to Dybala, and Dybala's in behind. Paulo Dybala cuts in onto his left foot, shot is blocked. Cody Gakpo now down the left hand side. Cody Gakpo, can he get past Trippier? Cody Gakpo, Dybala, Coop, crossed in, Mohamed Salah, back post, Mohamed Salah is offside. Oh, such a beautiful cross as well. It was a beautiful header. Goretzka. Dybala will get it back. Dybala now. Coop Miners into Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo now. He has to get past Lena Morning, which he does. Gakpo. Dybala. First time finish, and Liverpool have the lead. 1-0 for the boys in red. Isak is in behind here. Isak is in behind. He gets taken now. Is that a penalty or is that the top of the box? I think that's him gone no matter what. It is going to be a red card. Maybe possibly didn't have to take it at all. It is not a penalty. It's the top of the box. We are down to 10 men and nearly level as well. Kim's off the post. And here they come again. And Solskjaer got sacrificed for it, Mr. Kanate. So we'll have no Kim. We'll only have 2 CMs. So playing a 4-2-2-1 technically at the moment. It's Cody Gakpo. It's Cody Gakpo! Take a couple more touches, son. Good, that's good! Newcastle are level. It's 1-1. Good, that's good. And Liverpool are in trouble. That might be a double red card. Jota is coming off for Dybala. Is that a double red card? Please, no. It is a double red card. Oh, we're down to 9 men. Oh, we are down to 9 men. Somebody else has to get sacrificed. And it's gonna have to Van Dijk, because Van Dijk's tired anyway. So that actually works out perfectly well. Joshua Kimmich is going to have to play center back, which is interesting. But it's just what's going to have to be happening now. Mohamed Salah into Diego Jota. Diego Jota now, it's only him versus the keeper, and Diego Jota to put Liverpool back in front. 9 men, Liverpool lead Newcastle 2-1 here. Coop Miners, Cody Gakpo, he's in behind. Can he put this game to bed? Cody Gakpo, Pope saves. It's now at the field to Isak. I quite literally have no midfield, and Almiron is going to punish us for that. It's 2-2. And they capitalize on the 9 men. And that's going to be handball. I keep forgetting to turn handballs off, but the cross comes in anyway. Plays on. Bruno Guimaraes Now Almiron, cross comes in. Coop Miners puts his foot to it. Now Willick, now Almiron, and that's straight at Ellison, and we are going to extra time. Holy, 30 more minutes of us trying to survive on 9 men. And we quite literally don't have a midfield. We just gotta get rid of someone. Someone's gotta get taken off. Goretzka into Wilson. Back to Goretzka. Kimmich intercepted that. Now Thiago on the ball. Over the top for Jota. He has to body Chilwell off the ball, and he's going to get the rebound. It's Diego Jota by himself. Diego Jota gives Liverpool the lead. It's 3-2. And 9 men Liverpool are looking to book their tickets into the final of the FA Cup. 121 minutes gone by. Konate. Referee, blow your whistle. Konate is just going to boot up the field, and that is game over. Liverpool are into the final of the FA Cup somehow. We beat Newcastle with 9 men on the field, and we're going to be out without Ignacio and without, who's the other guy that got subbed off? The other guy that got a red card? Robertson. We're going to be out. We have no left back. We have no left back for the final because we don't have a backup. It's going to have to be Colin Bradley at backup. And honestly, we're not really focusing on the Premier League too much. We are going to go ahead and quick sim this game against Everton, in which we actually don't have Robertson for this game as well. Is the suspension as we lose, is the suspension for Premier League as well? Because did Ignacio not get on the sub? Oh, wow. So maybe we will have them for the FA Cup. Maybe we will have them for the FA Cup. Gabriel Martinelli is the top goal scorer alongside Mohamed Salah. We win 3-1. Luis Diaz, Dybala, and Luis Diaz. I thought we was going to honestly lose that game, to be honest. I was really expecting us to lose, to go back-to-back loss. Oh, that's actually our first loss of the season. I forgot. Yeah, wow. I forgot Invincible Run was still a thing. That's our first loss of the season, and it came against Everton. And we are now only 1 point clear off of Manchester City. They are putting the pressure on. We have Tottenham. So they'll have a tough game there. Then they have Tottenham. So they do have Tottenham as well as us. And then, we also have Fulham as well. So that's actually not an easy game at all. And then we also have Wolves as well. And then they have West Ham, who we just beat. So that's interesting to see there. And that is their final game of the season. Our final game of the season is against Wolves. There is against West Ham. Okay then, but first up, we have the Europa League semifinal against West Ham. Speaking of West Ham, we have them up now. And let's get to it. Robertson, let's see if you can stay clear of a red card. And here we go. It's Europa League semifinals against West Ham. They won the Conference League last season in real life. That's why they're in the Europa League. Now they're in the semifinals taking on Liverpool. We got to shut them down. It's Luis Diaz. It's Coop Miners. It's Paulo Dybala. It's Paulo Dybala, and it's Liverpool. 1-0 up. Dybala is a Europa League killer. He's learned from the best. He's been the player of the Europa League killer himself, Jose Mourinho. Dybala. 2-0 for Liverpool. Mohamed Salah. Dybala. Now to Luis Diaz. 3-0 for Liverpool. That puts us in a beautiful position for that second leg. Not really quick sim territory, but definitely simability territory there as well to put us into the final of the Europa League here against either Man United or Marseille, I believe it was. The other semifinal. Now it's game over. A 3-0 win in the first leg of the semifinals. That sets up a perfect scenario of simability in that second leg against them at Anfield. And we are looking a great position to get into the final of the Europa League on the first time of asking. Man City draw their game against Wolves, a 0-0 stalemate there. That leaves us an opportunity to win this game against Tottenham and go 3 points clear off of them and to at least put one loss away. We do have the goal difference over them. Our Newcastle United are also 5 points behind us as well, so they're not completely out of the race. They're just kind of far from it, and they will need us both to lose two games, or at least drop multiple games there, in which I don't see really happening. Maybe against Tottenham for both of us, maybe against Fulham for both of us, because we kind of have the same schedule now. I have Fulham, they have Fulham. I have Spurs, they have Spurs. They just had Wolves, I have Wolves. So yeah, I mean, we kind of had a similar schedule. Dybala on the left-hand side, Jota at that center forward role, Thiago instead of Coop Miners, Ignacio instead of Kanate. Let's get to it. Let me change this to overcast as well because I hate the shadows on this game. I literally could change this on the mods as well, but I am too lazy, even though this actually takes a lot more work to... Here we go, a very important game in the title race. We could go 3 points clear off of City if we win this game. Still Paulo Dybala. Can he find Diego Jota on the ground? Jota chips the keeper and Liverpool have the lead. It's 1-0 for Liverpool. That's a beautiful finish from Jota. That's beautiful work from Dybala to get away and stay away from Mr. Pedro Porto. And we take the lead 1-0. Look at this finish here from Jota. Keeper came out. He got a little bit of a chip to it over the keeper. Nice and tidy. 1-0 for Liverpool. For Correa. 1-1. Trent now. Trent. Gakpo save. McAllister. Liverpool win. 2-1. McAllister saves Liverpool and picks up all 3 points, and we go 3 clear off of Manchester City with 3 games left to go. It's the second leg here against West Ham, and we have full capabilities of just be able to cruise past these guys and get into the final. So we are going to go ahead and put out a heavily rotated team here and hope the job can get done by the boys. And we are going to go ahead and do this. We are going to go ahead and even drop Mr. Mohamed Salah for once. I haven't done that in a long time. Let's get to it. Let's see what the boys can do against the simulation. Parqueta gets one back for West Ham 43 minutes in. And Victor Roque puts it 4-1 and restores that 3-goal lead. And we are into the final of the Europa League. Vamos! We're playing Real Betis in the final. They just beat Man United 6-3 on aggregate. They won the first leg 3-1. So Liverpool versus Real Betis in the final of the Europa League. We are going to go ahead and quick sim this game against Aston Villa. We lose 3-2. We lose 3-2. Salah scored in the 4th. Dybala scored in the 71st. They scored the winner in the 82nd. Why am I simming games when oh, City lost as well. It doesn't matter. City lost as well. Come on. We don't get punished. Fulham just beat Manchester City. We get lucky is what happened there. Is we just got lucky. This Fulham team are currently fighting for top 4. And honestly, I don't know how. They were actually fighting for the top of the table towards the beginning of the season, the first half of the season. They obviously fell off a little bit. And now it's just us and Man City and maybe even Newcastle as well. We are going to go ahead and straight with our biggest team there. We're going to have to get the job done. I might simulate the first half and play the second half. Or I might just play the first half and simulate the second half. I'm already an hour in the recording and I still have at least 2 to 3 games left to go. Not in towards anything. Into Paulina and he scrapes the bottom of the floor. And he finds the back of the net. It's 1-0 for Fulham. Robertson into Luis Diaz. Excuse the burp there. Luis Diaz cuts in. And Luis Diaz saved by Leno. Wilson! It's 2-0. Oh, it's 3-0. Salah turns. Salah shoots. We get 1 back. It's 3-1. Willian. Andreas. He somehow gets it through. And it's 4-1. Honestly, there's no way we come back for this, so there's no point of trying to even rescue this. We are going to sim to the end. We lose 4-2. We just got to hope City drop points. That way we have the tiniest bit of breathing room. And in fact, if they lose, we win the league no matter what because our goal difference is probably still higher. They played, they won. It goes to the final game day. Us against Wolves, them against West Ham. They have the harder game technically. And we went from an invincible run to losing 3 in the last 5. You're starting 11 to hopefully lift the league trophy at the end of these 90 minutes. Gakpo, Dybala, Salah, Coop Miners, Kimmich, Schultzblad, Robertson, Van Dijk, Kanate, Trent, and Allison. The chance to win the league trophy is down to this game. Just win and you are champions no matter what. Lose or draw and you got to hope City lose or draw against West Ham. We won't know until the full 90 minutes, but hopefully we don't have to figure out until we lift that trophy anyway. Let's get to it. Final game of the season, of the Premier League season at least. We still got 2 games left to go of actual competitions. This is a must-win to win the league, though. Trent on the corner again. Virgil, second time of asking! 1-0 for Liverpool! We take the lead here early. Putting that pressure, I would say putting the pressure on City. Don't really have to, because we just have to win. And Neto might be putting the pressure back on us. It's Neto. It's Allison with the save. It's end-to-end stuff here already. And we're 8 minutes in. Gakpo now trying to get past Dawson. He should be able to. Gakpo does get past Dawson. He'll find Paulo Dybala, and it's 2-0 for Liverpool. We're 11 minutes in, and the boys are well on their way to lift the league trophy. Salah, Mohamed Salah right before the break. Can he make it 3? Mohamed Salah off target. 2-0 up halftime. 45 minutes away from being league champions. City are also winning 2-0 as well. That won't matter. They would have to win like 15-0 to get a better goal difference than us if we are to win this game like we are. We can't even see the time. No, now we can. 56 minutes gone by. It's Paulino. It's off target. Now Trent out wide. Touch, crossed in. Szoboszlai maybe. Szoboszlai! 3-0 for Liverpool. And that should do it. And that should give Liverpool the league title here. The first time of asking of England football. And not only will we win the league title, we will also have won the Carabao Cup and possibly win the FA Cup as well. That game is still yet to come. So England at the moment is conquered, because we would have filled it out no matter what. The Carabao Cup, like I said 20 times every single episode, it will replace the FA Cup if we fail to win the FA Cup, in which we're in the final of the FA Cup anyway. Dybala and Paulo Dybala now. Paulo Dybala, he completely turned this team around in the second half of the season. The goals are flowing now. It's 4-0 for Liverpool, and Paulo Dybala has been a key part of the second half of the season. Szoboszlai has been on and off, but he's going to go ahead and pick up the 5th goal, and I'm just scoring goals just to score goals now. It feels like I'm playing beginner on. And that is it, Liverpool, Premier League champions. We get the job done. That's the first trophy in the cabinet to be filled. And our quest to now win the quadruple is what it's turning out to be this season, is to try and win the quadruple. We're now halfway there, and we're in the final of the other 2 competitions. So there's a very good chance we get it done. Joshua Kimmich will lift the league trophy. He's been a silent beast in this team, not really saying his word or his name too much in these episodes. But boy, has he been probably one of the best signings we've ever made in this entire game. He's probably been one of the best signings we've made in this entire game, alongside Paulo Dybala, 2 of the best signings of this game. It's time for the Europa League final against Real Betis. Jonathan David up top. Ayoze on the left-hand side. Fekir in the middle with Diallo out on the right. Rodriguez and Willian on the center defensive mid roles. Miranda Pazaya, Bartra, Bayern, and Roy Silva in net. Your starting 11, it's the same exact starting 11 as that last game. We are going to go ahead and start Cody Gakpo again, because why not? It's time for us to lift that league trophy at the Stade Velodrome. I don't know what stadium that is, but let's get to it. Out wide for Szoboszlai. Crossed in. Gakpo's making a run. He stopped. Dybala into Salah. The defender didn't read that one. He tried to catch him offside. It didn't work out. He might get back, though. Salah's touch is heavy, and Salah gets it anyway, and it's 1-0 for Liverpool. And, of course, it's Mohamed Salah to put us in front. 1-0 for the good. Into Dybala, and Paulo Dybala's shot is blocked. We are 45 minutes away. Ayoze, David, it's draw level. It's 1-1. Cody Gakpo, still Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo near post. He'll get his own rebound, and Roy Silva will gather it back up. Jonathan David, Fekir, Allison saves. They might get to the rebound. They will. Can they convert it? No. Kimmich blocks it. And here comes Dybala in Liverpool. It's Salah. Left to go. Szoboszlai. Coop Miners into Diego Jota. That's a beautiful ball. And Jota is in behind. And Jota saved. And we are going to extra time in the Europa League final. Diaz off target. Last chance of the game. And it's Real Betis. Yes, it's Allison with the save. Keeping it alive. Abner. Bartra, blocked by Ignacio, blocked again, still blocked, still in the box, blocked by Van Dijk. Can Van Dijk get a foot to it? No. Robertson looks to clear it. Virgil will clear, and that is that. We are going to a penalty shootout for the Europa League final. Europa League final penalty shootout. McAllister's up first. The keeper kind of went the right way. It was not saved, though. 1-0 for Liverpool. And Allison goes the right way, but too low. Mohamed Salah now, straight down the middle. Mohamed Salah saved. Avia for Liverpool. Avia for Liverpool. Allison goes the right way and same height. Can't save it though. Sozablai, top left. Sozablai saved again. We're going to lose the Europa League final. It's Isco. It's Isco 3-0. Diego Jota. Bottom left. Diego Jota scores. Allison has to save. Marco Roca. Down the middle. And Marco Roca goes right, and Real Betis are your Europa League winners. We won't complete the quadruple. We will lose the Europa League, though. We won't get the Europa League title. That trophy will have to wait for another time, another season with another team. It's time to finish the season off, though, with the not Champions League, the FA Cup final against Tottenham. We really don't there. Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, Ruben Neves, Paulina, Vitinha, Otavio Horta, Rafael Leao, Jota, Pedro Gonçalves, Rafa, Joao Felix, Sergio Ramos, and Neto. I think we changed Rafa for Cristiano Ronaldo. We bring on Ronaldo to the last European competitions there. That is that group done. We will do that. That will be next Wednesday's video. But now it's time for the FA Cup final against Tottenham. And I'm not going to play this one. I'm going to let the computer play it out. Let's go ahead and see what they can do against Tottenham. Salah! 1-0 for Liverpool. 5 minutes in. And Mohamed Salah gives us the lead. Dybala! Saved. Kulusevski now on for Tottenham. Kulusevski crossed in, deflected. Trent heads it away. Solskjaer will push it further away. Correa hits the outside of the post. It's out for a goal kick. Into Dybala. 2-0 for Liverpool. Right before the break, we double the lead. Saved, but Solskjaer will find the back end net anyway. 3-0 for Liverpool. Salah shot saved. Correa blocked. Sar blocked. Allison saves. Kulusevski into Bentancur. They're just looking for consolation goals out here, and it's looking like they might not even get a peek at it. And that is game over. Liverpool, they do the treble. They won't do the quadruple, but they'll do the domestic treble. The FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, and the Premier League. We get at least win 3 trophies, and we at least conquer England. That is always good to see there. We conquer England. We take them down 3-0 here against Spurs, and I didn't have to play a single minute of football in the final. And Joshua Kimmich to lift the league trophy. Not the league trophy, the FA Cup trophy. Yes, sir. That is the domestic treble done and dusted. Get me out of England, honestly. Get me out of here. In the end of the season roundup, Mohamed Salah had 33 goals with 22 assists. Jota had 27 goals. Dybala in the second half of the season, he had 19 goals and 5 assists. And there you go. The thing is done. We are there. England has been conquered. We lift both trophies that we have set out to win there in the FA Cup and the Premier League. And we've done it in 64 games. We even could have added the Carabao Cup there if we really want to. We don't want to. It's now time to shift our focus onto the Euro 2024. We unfortunately don't get the UEFA ticked off. That's going to have to be at another club at a different time. But it's now time to shift our focus into the Europa League, not the Europa League, the European competition there with Portuguese. But first off, let's go and see our job offers for the regular team. We could stay in the Premier League. We don't want to. We're not going to. We could go over to Italy. We can honestly go to any single club we want to. Right now, the options on the actual game are Italy. So we could go over to Italy, or we could go over anywhere else, more than likely Spain. I'm going to put a poll up by Wednesday probably of this week. So the poll has probably been up and this is probably already decided, so I'm probably speaking out of my ass. But when we come back, it'll actually be the first episode of that season, and then on Wednesday it will be this. So this is actually going to be a little bit later because I want this on a Wednesday video. I don't want this straight up on a Monday. That'll be weird. So this is going to be Wednesday's rebuild video. So it'll be Portuguese in the European Championship, which our group is Spain, Iceland, and Hungary. So we'll look to get the job done there. And I'll see y'all on Monday for the next episode of the actual career mode. Until then, live, like, subscribe, and peace out.